What's up, FOA Squad? I'm Anthony, and welcome to our channel, Like with Anthony. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Happy Sunday to you guys. Today, guys, is basically going to be a Sunday bum day. I just threw on this little white t-shirt for today. It is football day as well, so I intend on just kicking back all day today and watching football. But right now, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so I want to get things done before football starts. I may cook something a little later, but not recorded. But let's get started. What do we have on the itinerary today? I want to take everything off this counter and go ahead and sanitize it really well. I also want to do the same thing with the back counter. Take everything off there, sit it on the floor, sanitize it. I want to take everything out of here that's right here, like my fridge, my jackery, sit it outside. And I want to take these clothes from underneath here, and I want to just kind of spray some pest stuff in here, some insect spray in here, and kind of get that going. I also bought some baskets that go behind those 3 doors underneath the countertop. I want to better organize that, so I hope that will help me do that. But first, let's get started with some dishes. But before I get into all of that, I just want to make a mention to you guys that when you call Arvella, she's on the West Coast, so call her at a decent hour. She had folks call her 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Just keep in mind that she is on the West Coast, and to call her at a decent hour. We already are getting a response for the 2026 60th birthday cruise, so that's a good sign, and I hope that many of you consider going. I will have a flyer to throw up and show you guys soon, but probably next video, who knows. But for now, let's do some dishes. Excuse me, my hot water heater is still not fixed. I do have an appointment on October the 10th to take it someplace and, get a inspection of my whole trailer. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. It depends on how I feel when I come back from the campground. I might have to postpone that until I have more time, because when I come back from my next campground, I only have around 2 or 3 days before I have to head to Miami for the cruise. So I may not feel like doing it. I may postpone it. I have until December the 28th to get it done, so I may postpone that. But I don't know, for some reason the last part of this year for me has been crammed up, and it's do this, do that, got a few days here, a week here in between, and I have definitely learned a lot on scheduling my time and things to do based on what I'm experiencing now with trying to do too many things. It's nice to have things to do and look forward to, but I think I went a little on overkill this time. So I'm definitely going to do a better job moving forward with planning and scheduling my time. So let me get down with the dishes. Okay, since my hot water heater is not working, what I have been doing is just heating up some water here. This gets really hot. And basically just dumping some of that in there, a little bit in there. Because this is always going to be too hot where I have to put some cold water in there to kind of level it out anyways. And then I'll take my little blue towel here. I'm very curious to see how my truck camping days are going to go, because it's kind of like I'll be going back in reverse, going back to having to shower, find places to shower, find places to park, find places to do this, to do that. And I'm not really a big fan of stealth camping from the beginning. That's why I never had to do that. If you can recall, I had places that I stayed all the time. Like in Pennsylvania, I always stayed and parked between the two shuttle buses. When I was in Baltimore, I always parked on the park and ride. So I really have not had the opportunity, not opportunity, but I really didn't have a chance or need, I would say need, to do all of that. So I'm a little nervous about, you know, the whole truck camping thing. Not of having a truck camper. I'm going to really love having a truck camper. But I'm going to be really nervous about whenever I decide to go out and about and take a little road trip of where I'm going to stay and all of this kind of stuff. So it's going to be quite interesting. I wonder if I'm going to have the heart to stay out there and look for places to shower, look for places to park and for the night and all of that stuff. The things that I have been trying to avoid having to do. But we'll see. It might be fun. It might open up a new thing for me. Well, I doubt that. I'm not even gonna lie. If I'm lying, I'm flying and I can't fly. It's not gonna become my thing. I need to cut that right on out. It is not gonna become my thing. I feel very relaxed today. Maybe because I got a good sleep. Even though, you know, I really have to stop drinking at a certain time of the day, because man, oh man, I must have gotten up like 3 times last night and used the bathroom. Aish. I got too much stuff under there, boy. Way too much stuff under there. Too much stuff under there. By the way, it has not leaked underneath there since I caulked the inside of the sink. Alright, I don't know why I'm wiping this down, because I'm about to take all of these things off of this counter. Off of this counter. Look at this. You really have to keep your area clean, because here's this Japanese cabbage that I have yet to use. You really have to keep your area clean, because a small space like this can easily attract mold. And I really need to do this more often. I think I'm gonna put this, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, I put the little motion sensor one on, and let's see how that works out. I forgot what I was talking about. I think I was talking about keeping a small space clean. And I really should be doing this more than the time that I be doing it. So we're gonna clean this space up really good. Guys, last thing I need is, I'm just going to take some of these Lysol wipes. Last thing I need is some, these things smell really good. I'm gonna clean this counter up. I'm gonna move y'all back just a little bit further. This is a downfall of this. One of the downfalls of this motion sensor, I think I mentioned it before, is that it only goes left or right. It doesn't go up or down. I should be doing this at least once a week. At least once a week. This should be part of my weekend ritual. All right. Y'all already know. You know, fancy editing over here. Ain't no fancy editing over here. I'm about to turn my air conditioner on. Alrighty. Woo! Woo-hoo! Okie dokie. I bought some new tennis shoes. For the cruise. Y'all already know. Come on. Ain't no fancy editing here. Ta-da! Some new Skechers for the cruise. I still have to go out and buy some shorts, because otherwise I'm just gonna have all sweatpants shorts, because that's the only type of shorts that I have. Mostly I think I got one pair of regular shorts and all the rest of them are sweatpants shorts. And I just don't want to be wearing all sweatpants shorts on the cruise. All right, I'm gonna get everything off the floor. By the way, I sent the smaller screen back and I got the longer screen. It's the same height, but it's longer. It goes, it fits much further across that way. And so now I don't have to adjust the movie when I put it on. The other screen was nice, but it didn't fit the whole screen. Yes, I know you can adjust it, but I want to put the movie in and it covers the whole screen. So that one does that. This is Bum Day Sunday. Bum Day Sunday. Look, I got all the t-shirts. Look, I got all the t-shirts in here. Yep. Look at this. I got all the t-shirts in here. It's not even gonna let me show y'all. Alrighty. I may have put too much. Oh. Woo. I may have sprayed too much of that stuff in here. I ain't going out like that. Oh, I got a bug in here. I guess that was to be expected since I had my door open. Yep. I guess that was to be expected since I had since I had my door open. That was a must to do because I went out and did some things in the back and oh, that ain't no bug. That's the reflection of that spinning around. Because I went out and I did some things in the back yesterday and I brought in a couple of ants. And they were crawling on my arm and everything. I was like, oh Lord. I got one more thing I also want to spray in here. I gotta do my laundry as well. Because I am going to my next campground on Wednesday. Anthony is working hard today. These are some lights that I want to take with me to the next campground. I try to keep everything in sight so that I won't leave anything when I go to the next campground. All right, there we have it. All right, I'm gonna take a little breather and then we're gonna keep on going. This right here is some insect and pest control, effective natural, and it is a peppermint scent. It smells so good. I'm also gonna squirt this around the camper as well. Just right here. Just a little bit of this. Why did you fall? This stuff smells so freaking good. I bought it off of Amazon. If I remember, I'll try to put the link in the description. All right, right now, I don't feel like fooling with underneath the cabinets right there. I may tackle it later on, but I am gonna show you guys the baskets that I bought to go underneath. I'll do it later on. I get like that. I start doing something, I get into the whole thing of, and then I need a break. I need to rest. Okay, that was... Okay, here is the baskets. Right here. I don't know how much can fit in these baskets, but we'll see. Alright guys, I took a few minutes to kind of calm down and relax a little bit. So before I end this video, there are a couple things that I want to mention to you guys to give you guys a heads up. First, let's talk about the cruise. We are already getting a good response for the cruise. As I mentioned to you guys before, Arvela locked in 70 rooms, and again we're getting a good response as I anticipated that we would, because this is a brand new ship. It has not yet set sail. As I mentioned, it will set sail April of next year, and we will take our cruise about less than a year that the ship has sailed. Pretty excited about that. So my point is, don't hesitate if you're thinking about going on a cruise. The $125 deposit sale goes on until October 30th. In my last video, I mentioned that it was September the 30th, but I also wrote across the screen that it is until October the 30th. There's no doubt in my mind that this particular cruise is going to sell out. The cruise that we're going on next month has sold out, and there were a few people who called Arvela and wanted to know was there any more rooms available, but unfortunately there wasn't. So if you're thinking about going, you know, take advantage of the $125 deposit and let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. The next thing I wanted to mention to you guys is that I am getting a storage unit down here in Florida. I already picked out the one that I want, the location. So tomorrow, Monday, I will, or I may even do it online, because you can apply for the unit online. So I may even do it sometime today. My plan is to take everything off of this campsite and put into storage. And when I go up to Baltimore for the Thanksgiving holiday, I plan on renting a hitched U-Haul and put on the back of my truck, and I'm going to bring everything that I have in the PA storage unit back down to the storage unit here in Florida. So that way I will have all my belongings down here in Florida, not too far away from the campground. One of the things that is always on my mind is that, you know, if I have to not be here at this campground, I don't want to have to do a whole lot to make that happen. So by me taking everything off the campground, if and whenever I decide that, you know, don't want to be here anymore, or whatever the situation may be, all I would have to do is hitch up my trailer and be off. So that is the main reason why I'm going to take things off. There's nothing really in this storage boxes and stuff. It's things that I want but don't necessarily need every day. So I know a lot of you want me to throw away some things or give away some things, this, that, and the other, but I want those things. And just because I don't use them on a daily basis doesn't mean that I have to throw them away or give them away. Those are my things. I want them, and I'm going to keep them. I'm going to store them in a storage unit here so that I can have all my things together. So the next thing, it was one more thing I wanted to speak about. I spoke about the trip. I'm going to be tent camping and the storage unit. I think that's it. Alright guys, that is going to be a wrap for Sunday Bum Day. I feel a lot better that my countertops are now sanitized. Especially the cooking counter. You know, you need to keep that sanitized. I feel a lot better that I got some insect pest control up in here. So hopefully I won't be sitting at my desk and feel a little ant crawling on my arm. And I sprayed it all around the campsite and in the ground and everywhere. So I feel pretty good. I feel like I accomplished some things today, and now I can just sit back and wait for football to come on and just watch football all day today. And with that being said, guys, what is going on with our Ravens? Come on, Ravens. 0-2, 0-2. All right, so they're gonna be hungry today. Watch out, Dallas. All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. As always, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys, you know that, and I'll see you guys the next time.